Hi everyone, welcome to FarrOwt ReadZ. I'm going to do a little mini pick-a-card reading. I'm focusing on the little ones, the little kiddos. So anyone 18 and younger, or you can be a mother or a father, a grandpa, anyone that's thinking about a child and you want to check in, you're worried, you just want to know if they're protected or guided, any route that may be. Let's get into it. I'm going to use 3 different tarot decks. I'm going to use the children's spirit animal cards because, well, children love animals and they're always a good guidance. And now I have a helicopter right outside my home when I want to do this. Children love tarot card readings. I don't think they care about the message being interpreted. It's more they like looking at the cards and the artwork, and it pleasantly takes them away in their own imagination. And doesn't it take us all? Anyhow, so I'm going to ask spirits, please send healthy messages for our little ones. Let's ease the mind of the seeker. Thank you, thank you. I got 2 I'm looking at. Oh, excuse me. I'm doing the Medicine Woman Oracle cards. Or, excuse me, Tarot cards. I just love the Oracle cards. It's when I was first getting into the tarot, I wasn't feeling Oracle shaman cards, but I educated myself, and the more you limit your mind, well, you can't journey. And I like to journey. I do not want to have any bars around me. I don't care how distant they are. And anyone that tries to use science to explain our spirituality, good for you, but it's a challenge because my goal is always to prove it wrong. Everything is accepted until proven wrong. And what's frustrating is when you know something is just not adequate in their explanations. But I don't like to argue. I don't want to debate. It's not about being right or wrong. It's about truth. And sometimes truth sucks because what you adamantly disagree with can be totally true. But we're doing a youth reading. I typically think of anyone as small as 3 months to, we could be 80 years old and still have the mentality of a 5-year-old. So yeah, this applies to anyone with the mentality of that. See, I skipped number 2. Thank you very much. And I'm doing past, present, and future. Soul tree cards. I love these ones. My children love them too. In fact, they always want to pick from this pile. Always have to tell them, get away. Because, well, they'll bend them. Have to be supervised. There's nothing wrong with that. Spirit 1, 2, thank you very much. Okay, here we go. I love using actual stones or feathers or objects to help someone pick a pile. This is shungite. It's a pendant. Whoa! Pile 1. And these are just tumbled stones. And that's the mystery of it. Like, sometimes you think it's one stone and it's really a different one. Like this, I think it's like a amazonite. It's a stone that helps someone prosper in leadership. But again, it's very, even like when I go to the rock store and I ask them, help me to sort, they get confused. So, and this beautiful, let's see there, I almost see like a bear paw. How cool. And 3. Okay. Let's focus. Let's think of the person, the individual, the lovely youth we all possess. Let's get started. Let's get started. Has everyone chosen? Okay, let's move on to pile 1. Eagle, resistance, Four of arrows, Ace of stones, and the Seeker. This one's a beautiful one. I'm gonna read the tarot first. I'm an intuitive reader, so you gotta give me a moment because I'm getting some mixed messages here. Okay. This individual has been contemplating. And there's an idea now and they see their goal. And they are backed up by their ancestors. Look at that. Like, there's people telling this person, this individual, child, regardless of age, they support. And they're easily reaching the top. And it will lead them to be able to make that choice. They're able to control their emotions, and because of that, everything just grows. In that moonlight, that they're not, this individual, this child, or this older youthful person, they got it. I don't know if you're just seeking clarification, but it's good. And I'm seeing the 3 flowers, and they're backed up by divinity. You don't need to worry about this person. You are correct. If you're seeking clarity or just confirmation, they'll be good, because the eagle rides on the wind. They're very trusting, and they do the right thing. And this card specifically, it reminds me of fishes and diamonds. So, yeah, you got, so resistance. That's natural. It's natural because it provides balance. It makes them learn. Obstacles and challenges. This is a blessed reading. But let me read, because this will give you guidance. Try your best to do the right thing in any situation, even if it is scary or others may not like you for it. If you see somebody, even a friend, doing something wrong, especially if it may be harmful to them or to others, tell a trusted person about it. I think of a moral compass. This individual, you do not have to worry about. They're ethical. They will be ethical. They're the Hierophant, the High Priestess, the Seeker. If they feel wrong about something, they're gonna go to God and seek answers. Did you help them with that? This is a blessing. So congratulations. Wonderful, wonderful read. This individual knows how to direct their life, because they're not afraid to trust in spirit. Okay. Pile 2. Elephant. You can overcome any problem. Elephants reminds me of wisdom or root chakra. It's a new growth. And we got The grandfathers. Ten of bowls. And five of stones. Oh, I sense an adolescent you're checking up on. I really want to do intuitive right now, but I'll go ahead and just follow my guidance. Give me a moment. Okay. Past and present. The grandfathers. You sought out, or this individual sought out their family history. It could be unintentional, just sitting there, and then, just relatives educating them about their family lineage. You got the waterfall coming down, and it seems like a mother or grandmother. But they've been educated, and they're presently celebrating that wisdom. It's awesome to find out your origins. When you come out of that childlike stage and you're evolving during that transition of becoming a young adult, and that starts in our teenage years. And it's celebratory. We want to see our children celebrate where they come from and be proud of that in a positive way, not imposing. And that's wonderful, because in their future, they're going to be able to teach others as well. It's going to be a change, and they're being honored from that. This is setting out in the future. And see, there's more celebration. That's pretty cool. Oh, I love doing reads about young people. And we got some new growth going on. They got all that love. They're being guided by a divinity. And you see these small veins of blue. They're finding their voice. They're protected because they're growing. And you can overcome any problem. That's part of it. We have to let the youth experience mistakes, experience betrayal. It's hard for us. We want them always protected, but if we don't let them experience that kind of stuff, we're holding them back. You get a whiny adult thinking, well, if I just whine, then I get what I want. No. I'm tired of whiny adults. So Elephant says, I'm sure sometimes you feel like you're faced with what seems like insurmountable problems. You had some trouble with one of your subjects at school, one of your parents got upset with you, a friend you usually play with for some reason didn't want to hang out with you today, or you've lost something and you just can't seem to find it, whether it's one particular problem or one of those times when it seems like nothing is going right. It can be quite overwhelming when you're overwhelmed. It's hard to think straight or figure out what to do. So the first thing is to pause for a few minutes. Take some deep breaths and tell yourself, I am relaxed. Remind yourself that most problems you face are not as big as you think they are, and that you have a number of resources that can help solve just about any problem. The first resource to turn to is your parents and other trusted adults. If it helps to solve the problem, you can use the internet and books to research ways other people have solved similar problems or find specific steps to take to resolve the situation. But you must always strongly believe that you can solve the problem. Just remember that you don't have to go it alone. So, if you're checking in, it's okay to give some guidance. Just let them problem solve on their own. It's difficult. Help them manage the stress when faced with problems. Adults, even ourselves, we're just so committed to get over it. No, face it and teach them how to get over it. Ignoring it doesn't get over it. You're just cradling it deep down, compartmentalizing it. That's obstructing what we want to do for our youth. And it's okay. Reinforce that it's okay for them to ask for help. Just don't give them the answers. That's part of them learning, and you're going to experience them getting frustrated. And it's okay. It's easy to give them the answers, but that defeats the purpose. Help them because they are wise enough to figure it out. They are capable of overcoming any problem, and you can help them. And on to pile 3. Sorry. I'll try not to show the rock that often, or too long. Hummingbird. Mystery. Exemplar of bowls. Eight of pipes. Harvest Lodge of Stones. All 3 of these piles are beautiful. It's not surprising though. Children usually have high aspirations. It's just us adults learning how to motivate them and overcome their obstacles in a healthy way. Now, oh, please, if you heard that, that was my dog. I guess having a hairball. Okay, exemplar of bowls and 8 of pipes. Now, this individual received deep love, maybe from a grandmother, a grandfather, an auntie or uncle. It could even be just a neighbor that turned into, a close family friend you call auntie. Or, take with it what you will. And from that, in the present moment, this individual is still in the moment. There's peace right now. It's almost like maybe you're worried because you catch them daydreaming or maybe gazing off, but it's because they're in their mind and they're creating. They're setting a goal. They have an intention that's better, they want to contribute to the greater good for all. So they want to share their knowledge of what they're creating at the moment. That's really cool. They're going to bring it into reality. They're going to be able to teach younger people. So like when they're graduating high school or something, this person will volunteer. Or maybe you're like I said, you could be retiring and you want to volunteer, donate your time to the youth in a creative, different kind of way. And you're in your thought right now. So it's still forming. It's like little seedlings that's going to prosper into this. It'll happen in the future, probably sooner than you expect. That's really awesome. So it's a mystery right now. I sense this person is a deep, deep thinker. They probably keep to themselves. So it'll probably be astonishing, extremely surprising when it actually happens. But they're backed up. This will happen. Purple is a strong color. Has to do with the crown chakra, communicating with the angels and the divinity. But yeah, there's darkness here. That just means I don't get anything low density or low vibe or dark intentions or anything like that. It's still hidden, and they still want to keep it to themselves. And hummingbird. This reminds me of an ancestor protecting this person, individual. I'm trying to refrain from saying child. Because like I said, I pick up on an older person with a youthful spirit, so Hummingbird says there are days when you'll find yourself in a bad mood or just feeling kind of cranky, and nothing seems to make you feel better. The first thing you should always do is check to see if you're wearing your HAT hat. In other words, whether you're hungry, angry, or tired. Hat. If any of these are true, do what you can to take care of these first. Doing so will help you get out of a bad mood. Get some nutritious food if you're hungry. Talk to someone about your anger, if that's the case, or get some rest if you're tired. Take care of what you need first. Then try smiling a little bit and then focusing on all the good things that are in your life. It's amazing how when you smile at others, they will usually smile back. You will both feel a little bit better, and that might make you feel happy and cheerful. When you're feeling low, be sure to take care of your hat first, and then see how that affects your mood. Do something silly or goofy just for the fun of it. If you're in a bad mood, talk with a family member or friend about what's bugging you. Yeah, that's really cool. Sometimes we get frustrated because we want to execute our goals right away, and we get cranky, and then you realize, well, we're living in a body. Don't forget to eat. You got to rest. Take care of your soul and be happy for a minute. It can't be about work. Because that exhausts your energy. So this is a person really intent on their goal. You should eat some pomegranate. Buy them some pomegranates. They're probably lacking in some kind of vitamin deficiency in that. Or cherries, apples. Yeah, this person has some goals and they are intent. But this mystery, don't forget to get your nutrition. That's what I keep getting. I get caught up in it myself and I forget to eat. But if it's an older individual that's accomplishing connecting with the youth, then make sure they eat. Like, go buy them food and drop it off. Or take them out to eat. Children especially. Teens, the youth. Like, sometimes they refuse to eat because they're just all hyped up in their thoughts. They're all active. They're little fledglings. So, I hope this was pretty cool. I'm still catching my vibe on this, and I'm like a little engine, so I'm just starting up. The more I get comfortable, the more I'll be talking, and your future comments will be like, can you just stay on the topic and stop being so all around with your words? Anyways, I already gotta go because my words will run away with me. Please hit subscribe. I would love comments of any sort, and much appreciated. I hope you visit me in the future, and I will continue to deliver some unique, awesome, resonating messages. It's just, I'm warming up. And you guys are all cool. Have a pleasant day, and see you soon.